gears. So just to quickly go over what those gears are again.
Great.
When I just say base gear, that just means it's light, it's easy, you can easily ride this all day long. So it's basically a flat road. Racing gear means you just tap just a little extra gear onto that, maybe 1 or 2 taps down, so you feel a little effort to push and you can take off and go faster from that. Climbing means we're just going to make it feel like you're going up a hill. So remember, that's just going to be a little bit harder and harder. And if you haven't been here for a couple of weeks, your tushy might hurt a little bit. So if you want to get up out of the saddle just for a second, remember, keep your hips back, raise up, take a little booty break, plop it back down, and you'll probably hear me a million times say, relax your shoulders. And if I'm looking directly at you, it's you. I'll never call you by name, but I'll be like, relax your shoulders. So if you keep those elbows slightly bent, that'll usually help. If you find you're locking your arms straight, that's when you're going to feel it up here in your neck. And especially if you're accelerating like that, you'll hold that tension really tight, and that's when you'll feel more here. So remember, just stay nice and loose. Right, Bex?
Yes, yes.
So we want to make sure we're keeping our feet flat, our abs tight. I want you to go and just increase your pace just a little bit. We're just getting those legs warm. The last thing I like to talk about in your intro is just to make sure you press equally with your feet. Sometimes you'll find one leg just kind of wants to take over and dominate. So if you catch yourself dominating with one leg, just try and even it out. Now I'm going to have you slow your pace back down. We're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to tuck your pelvis so you're sitting on your sits bones and your abs are locked. And we're just going to roll those shoulders. And happy Monday. Happy gloomy, cold, drizzly Monday. And other way. Who's in a Monday mood, just so I know what I'm in for? There it is. Let's take those arms up and down. Well, let's see if we can fix this. So one thing I love about spin is it puts you in a better mood. It'll give you lots of energy. You'll be ready to take on the world. Okay, now we're going to hold those elbows out. Let's close them up. Pop them open and stretch and open the chest. I want you to look up at the ceiling. Take a deep breath in as the head comes up. Let's do one more. And take those hands right back. Lift up through the chest, once again looking up. And then bring that chin down and press those hands down. Let's look up again. And look down. And bring it up. Now, shake out those hands. Place them in position 1. Get ready to pick up that pace a little bit. Right here, go. Smooth circles. Feet flat and relaxed. Backing down in 3, 2, 1. Go and slow that pace just a little bit. So every other song we'll be using your bands today. I like band day. I do too. Plus I like to teach you what to do with these flex bands. So when you're on vacation or traveling, you remember some exercises for your upper body to do with these. We got about 8 more seconds left on this warm up. All right, grab your bands, please. Let's start off with the biggest muscles, which is your back, your biceps. We're gonna start with those hands up. First thing, I want you to give your band a little tug. See how much resistance. Now, raising those hands up comfortably. We're gonna pull that band down to your chest. Now, I staggered your bikes really well today. So hopefully we won't be knocking into your neighbor. Good. So that chest is open. Now here's where that pelvic tilt really helps. It can be a little uncomfortable to sit straight up. So if you tilt your pelvis, pull your belly button towards your spine. Exhale on that pull down. Now we're going to change tempo. Bring it down and up, singles, down, up. Now you're welcome to rest at any time you need to rest. Except for you, Sadie. Sounds like they're fighting over a toy. That's, you got my duck bark. Okay, but here, just pull. Pull, let's Let's do 4 more. We'll take little periodic breaks, and we'll come right back to this. Here's our last one. Bring those hands down and just hold out your hand. You can always just wear like a fashion accessory too. That works. Multi-purpose bands. We forgot a belt. Tourniquet. Hoping never have to use one for a tourniquet, but you know. Be careful. All right, let's sit up tall again. Now this time, we're gonna do one side. So let's pick our left side, which will be my right. Give it a pull down on this side. Now this arm's working just staying straight. After you do a couple pulls, if that feels super easy, just walk your hand closer. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Now changing tempo, 30 seconds go. Down, up. Make sure you're keeping your chest lifted and pelvis tucked down. Pull. Squeeze. Nice long necks. 10 seconds. Woo. 5. Okay, now we're going to bring those hands down in front. 30-second recovery, then we'll do the other side. Did you miss this, Sharon?
Yeah.
I did. I missed you too. We were surprised to see you on our hill yesterday. We're like, it's Sharon. Like, I know all these people. Wasn't too bad out yesterday, huh?
Really windy, but it was warm.
It was warm, yeah.
Warm, really warm.
Oh, I got so.
All right, let's sit up tall.
Oh, yeah.
Are we ready? Let's start
I walked on the
slow.
beach in the morning. And
Yeah, I saw that. It was
that was
pretty
nice, yeah.
I want you to feel those lats. Pull. Squeeze. 10 seconds, and we're going to change our tempo. And chest lift. Up and tilt. Now change tempo right here. Down, up. Lift. Pull. Think of pointing the knuckles to the ceiling on the other hand. Get that arm straight takes work. So if your arm's bending, it's because those arms are going higher. I don't want to do that no more. Down. Pull. Last 5 seconds. Keep that palm facing me. Good. Let's set those bands down. All right, now we're gonna go to our timed intervals. We're gonna add just that little bit of gear so we're in that racing gear. So you feel that little bit of tension. Put those hands right out in position 2. So we're leaning into those handlebars. If it gets too hard at any point, you can walk back to 1, that'll be easier. Okay, chest lifted. When I say go, you're gonna give me a 30-second effort to get you just a little breathless. So we're gonna just drop those shoulders, tuck those elbows in. Right now, we're just gonna hang out on this beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you got no rhythm, that's between 60 and 65. Somebody said that to me the other day. Go and pick up your pace right here, go. She was like, what makes you assume that I'm on a beat? I shouldn't assume that. So I'll try and throw a number at you. Now right now, that number can be whatever you want it to be. As long as you feel like you're putting a big effort into that, you've got 15 seconds left. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale with your jaw relaxed. Here in. We're backing down in 3. Go and recover, walk those hands back. Hang out on that beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 down. Couple more to go. Do you want me to open that door for you?
I did.
Yeah, feel free to keep that door open if you need a little cross breeze going. All right, 10 seconds and we're going again. We have just enough time to catch our breath. Take a full breath in, get ready guys. In 3, 2, go. Shoulders down, elbows bent. Lean in like you mean business. Make count. Keep going. Woo, 15 seconds. We're still taking those full breaths in. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Going back and back down. Good. Woo. Keep it here. Why do I have a feeling I should have had coffee ready for you guys today?
We're pretty quiet.
Yeah. It's freaking me out. Are you ready? Set. Heavy breathing's fine with me though. I don't need any conversation. I just need that heavy breathing. Come on. Push. Let's work this one hard. Woo! 15 seconds left. Stay strong. Have the shoulders. Are we keeping them down? Keeping that chest lifted. Backing down in 5, 3, 2. Now we got 30 seconds to recover. Going back off that gear. Go ahead, sit up tall. That works. Let's grab your bands. This time we're going to have the bands behind your back. So while we're waiting, some people are a little picky about if it's folded up or not. You like to unfold it so it just feels nice along the back side of your back. Get it right underneath those arms. Give it a little press. Make sure each hand is equally distanced. One arm. One arm only. So you're just punching towards me. Working chest, shoulders, triceps. Core tight, pelvis tilted. Push. Pull. 10 more seconds and we'll switch sides. Shoulder down. This is a real easy one to kind of let that shoulder ride up. Look down, get ready. Switch sides right here. Now, we're going to try to keep that elbow down. This will be easier on the shoulder here. This would be harder on the shoulder if your elbow's coming up. Yes. You can always make your band a little longer or shorter if it's too easy. Longer if it's too hard. Now you'll like this next part. We're just going to take those hands and let the chest stretch. That band is going to pull you into a stretch. And we're going to bring those hands back into center. We're going to take both hands and press them at the same time. Let's bring it back to the body. Get your band set. Make sure everything's nice and even and pretty. Do a little practice press out. See how that tension feels. If it was too easy, walk hands closer. Now we're going to press forward for 2 counts out. Resist back for 2. Exhale, press. How much space can you keep between your shoulders and your ears? Be aware of those traps. Knuckles towards me. Yes. Good. Squeeze it. Resist. Press. Faster. Good. Push. Resist. Take breath out on that press. Keep going. 7, 6, 5. Close your eyes. 4, 3, 2. Back to your resting position. Hold those hands back. Open the chest. Okay, the last part we're going to do is just called crisscrosses. So they're like a chest fly that just crosses over the wrist. We're going to bring it back underneath. Push your arms all the way out straight. Bring them towards each other, crossing over. Bring it back. Cross. Kind of a slight bend here. Straight arms as you come forward. Slight bend. Kind of like you're open up your robe.
Peekaboo!
visual. It's just what you needed, right? So same thing if you're ever doing chest flies. If you're doing free weights, you always want to bend those arms a little bit on the way down, and then when you're coming up, that's where you're straightening. You're getting through those pectoral muscles. Now I want you to keep your hands right here, and I want you to crisscross. Keep those arms extended. Bring those hips a little lower. Keep them straight. Squeeze, squeeze. Ooh, this one looks really easy, doesn't it?
Burn.
Now watch your wrist position. Keep it facing. They're going to try and do this, like you're serving something up. Keep going. Palms facing each other. 10 seconds. Tall chest. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly bring those arms.
Oh my God.
Oh, and they all said, yeah. Good job. Let's slow it down a little bit. All right. Now we're going to slow it down, but you're going to go and kick up your pace. Go. So this is like a hill Tabata. Right now it's like we're going up that hill. We got some gear on there. Now in that 10-second recovery, you can take gear off or you can just stand up and freeze. I'll show you a couple different options here. In 3, 2, 1. Option 1. Take a booty break. It's just a 10-second recovery. Let's have a seat. Get ready. Heels down, chest up. Now push. So it's like you're charging up a little hill for 20 seconds. Check your RPMs and try and be consistent round to round. Try not to squeeze the handlebars real tight or get up here in the shoulders. Push with those legs. Strong core. In 3, 2, 1. Back down. Option 2, just sit up tall and slow it way down like this. Woo! Take a deep breath. Ready, go. Round 3. Push, push. How are those knees? Are they staying straight ahead? Feet are flat, heels are slightly down. Woo! In 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Option 3. You can just stand and pedal. Back in the saddle. Go. Just 20 to 10. You can get through this 20-second. Get a little breathless here. Push through. Abs tight. Chest tall. Back it down. Take your break. You don't stretch. Switch those feet. Get ready. Set. Go. Past the halfway point. We got this. You may not want it, but you've got it. Come on. Push it. And that heart healthy. Legs strong. Back it down. Good. Couple more to go. Woo! Get ready. Tilt those heels. Let's go. Push. Hands soft. Back it down. You just got 2 more of these. Remember that full breath right here. Are you ready? Set and go. Shoulders, core, feet and knees. Check them out. Sometimes you gotta keep an eye because your body cheats. Take a break. All right, just one more. Use this time to take those breaths. Get ready. Get set. Final one. Let's go. Close your eyes. And just get those heels down and push hard. You're almost there. Push it. 10, Back that gear off. I'm gonna give you a little break right here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find your heart rate.
That's harder.
When I say go, yeah. Set. Go. Stop. I'm about 17. Where are you guys at? You just add that 0. Remember, that's your number. No comparisons. Just so you know, when you feel like this, plus or minus 1, that's about where your heart rate is. All right. We're gonna go back to some back, but this time we're gonna be working the upper back from the middle of your shoulder blades to those rear deltoids. Let's go over something real quick. What I don't want to see is your palms to me and looking like you want to strangle yourself with this band. Okay, make sure, as you see this. Okay, we want those arms straight. Here's what will happen when it gets challenging. Your brain will say, just flip those wrists up for me. So maybe keep your knuckles facing me, and you got to keep an eye on your wrist. If you start feeling in the neck, we just take those hands and go a little lower with it. Remember, your homework is to watch your knuckles. Here we go. Pull, release, pull. Now I like to start sometimes without pedaling, and then add that back in. Nice like here. When we're pedaling and working at the same time, that heart rate comes up. Beautiful aerobic zone. So watch those knuckles. Make sure those wrists are parallel to the floor. Knuckles are pointing right towards me. You'll find it's very hard not to bend your wrist like this. Really hard. Almost think of pointing them down. Good. What a difference that makes, huh? That simple little wrist rotation. 10 seconds. Good. Cool. Feeling that burn for 3. Hands come down, we rest, we just pedal nice and easy.
My nails are too long, they're digging into my palms.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, really. I just give up on trying to have nails. Anytime it seems like I grow my nails, I always break the one right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, now they all gotta go. Okay, now take one arm, go down and down. So arms are in that same position, but now we're just taking that arm and pulling it toward your side. Let's go and tilt that pelvis. Think about hiking your knees up. Keep it here. Lift. Down. Chest super tall. Think about posture muscles here. It's all about the posture. We got 10 seconds left here. Boom. Breathe it out. How are those knuckles? Give me one more like this. Hands down to rest. Good. Ooh. Excellent. So your next one we're going to do are going to be alternating diagonals. So instead of having one hand parallel to the floor, you're going to have one hand pointing to the ceiling and one hand pointing to the floor. When you come through center, you're going to rotate and you're going to pull right across the center of your chest. Okay, keep your knuckles, knuckle pointing to the ceiling, knuckle pointing to the floor. Are you ready? Pull, rotate, pull, let's sit back. Pelvic tuck. Breathe it out on that pull. Up. Personally, I dig these. You can let your head follow. If you feel it in the neck, that's also good for balance. Balance starts in your eyeballs. When your head moves, it's going to trigger balance muscles. Give me a holler when you're feeling a little burn here.
Hold up. Holler.
3, 2, 1. Bring that band down. Shake it up. Now, if you want to just take those hands back real quick and just open up. Take your head to one side. Take your head to the other side. Let's bring one arm across that chest and just press in and stretch that shoulder. That feels good, right? Beck, you look worried.
I'm way behind on the front. The bike.
Good, just take those hands out to the front and press. Take a deep breath in as you pull your hands in and do that one more time, just pressing out in front. And
I had
shake
to
it.
restart my bike.
All right.
Oh, no.
We're gonna need us some
Really
gear
bad.
here. All right.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
How about a little respect?
It's hard for me not to be competitive.
Yeah, I just.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a 4-minute hill climb here. I want you to use this first minute just to put a little bit of gear on there, and I want you to pretend you're approaching your hill. So when you're approaching a hill, you're thinking about building up some momentum. You want to get some speed on board. You're not sprinting, but you're going, if I keep a little momentum when I shift that first gear, that'll give me. So let's go and bend those elbows in position 1 or reach out to that position 2. And just approach that hill for the next 30 seconds. After this, you'll have an increase in gear 3 times, each on the 1-minute mark. It'll be fun.
Oh, boy.
You get to close your eyes and visualize where you're climbing that hill. We could be in Hawaii. They got some good hills in Hawaii. All right, in 15 seconds, we're gonna add that here. Keep that momentum. Are you ready? Let's reach down with one hand. Click on one more gear. You can always add 2, and just gonna slow it down a little bit. How about we hang it on the knee? We got 2 more, yes. So in about 1 minute, less than a minute, I'm gonna add you 1 more. Now, if your knees can't handle a lot of gear, I'm just gonna have you change pace or body position instead. So if you get into that second or third click and it's like that hurts your knees, by backing up in your saddle, if that doesn't work, then go ahead and just change your body position or gear so you're not adding too much gear. We got 30 seconds. I'm just gonna hang out here right around 65 RPMs, right on that beat. Again, that will slow down as we keep increasing. You're also welcome to come up out of the saddle. If that's how you would ride your bike, is out of the saddle up that hill, that works.
No, I would just put it in Granny.
Electric bike.
Yeah.
Throttle. All right. Get ready. Ladies, reach down. Add some more gear. Now that's going to make it more challenging to stay on that beat if you're trying to do that. Just get those heels down that little bit. Lean in, tilt that chest up. And think of the Sphinx. You've got that nice long neck and that tall chest. Tuck those elbows in. That's another culprit. If your elbows are here, that means your shoulders are here, right? Pretty princess, let's go. Lift, push, lift, push. We got 1 more gear change coming up in 30 seconds. We got that core tight. We got white lightning in the house.
Really good. Our photographer bailed though, so you didn't get any pictures.
We didn't take a whole bunch either.
Like the last minute, it's like, are you kidding me? Ouch. I had somebody on call with I didn't know time.
Hi, sweetheart.
Morning, good morning.
All right, last gear change.
Back tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I told her to buy broccoli and walk through the class so it looked like you were so healthy. The Dr. Pepper's still in the car, Bex. All right, you got that final gear on, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
White lightning can't save you now. It's back to work. Come on, watch those shoulders. I just caught mine trying to creep up, have a little visit. Lift those knees, equal pressure on each foot. Don't dominate with that stronger leg. Matter of fact, pay more attention to the weaker one for a second. Give it some love. Just a little bit. We got 15 seconds at the top. Now, Becky, you're not allowed to whine until 5 seconds before. We talked about this.
No.
5 seconds. All right, let's reach down. Back that gear off. Take a moment, catch your breath, drink some water. All right, we're getting there. All right, we're gonna go to our biceps. Now, when we do biceps, we're gonna be pulling against your bike. We're gonna take your band, it goes up and over, right around that little humpity hump in the middle there. And we're gonna be holding on like horse reins. Okay, you're gonna want your palms so they're facing each other so you can clap your hands. Hercules, Hercules. Eddie Murphy. Here we go.
Yeah, I know.
What was the name of that movie? Was that The Nutty Professor?
Yes.
Nutty Professor. Here we go. So one thumb at a time, like you're hitching around your shoulder. Keep those elbows in tight and in front of the body. Don't let your elbows sneak back here. Are we ready? One arm at a time. Let's go. Now again, I'm going to start without pedaling first. You'll notice that core reacts now. Every time you pull on your arm, your core is reacting. Now start a nice slow pedal. If the gear is too light, you're going to feel it right away. And you're going to reach down. And you're going to add a little bit more gear on there. Curl. And your legs are literally just going along for the ride here.
No pun intended.
Not at all. I've never said that before. Not once.
Well, this is not Adele, but it's Adele's song.
Yes, these are all remixes. That way I don't get in trouble when I post this.
Are you taping?
I am. But it's not live. It's not live. I can edit.
She can edit it. Okay.
You need to disclose that at the beginning.
I did.
Yeah.
You were talking. What?
Me talking?
Never. The way I do this, if I ever post this class, I want people to know what they're really in for.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you're expecting this quiet,
You can
professional,
tell them I only come once a month.
don't call.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're a newbie.
Versus once a day.
Yeah.
Now you're legit. Okay, now both arms, same time. Ready? Let's freeze those legs for a second. I want you to feel how those arms shake as you're releasing. Big exhale right there. That other phase is just as important as when we pull concentric. We're resisting, working a lot of other muscles. Curl. Super tight cord. Up. Resist. Up. Resist. Woo! Now, if you don't have anything at home to put a band around, one thing you can do is tie something right in the middle and you shove it in the door. So you have a little knot on one side, and that way it doesn't slide out. Just like a little hair tie or something. Something that won't slip through the door jamb. Tempo change, faster. 15 seconds. Boom, come on. Pull. Pull, shoulders down. Up. Hands close. Woo! 3, 2, go like this. All right. Nice. We're going fast. All right, guys. Ready? In 30 seconds, we got a 1-minute sprint. You'll get 1 minute off. We'll do another 1-minute sprint. Then we're gonna do some triceps. Right now, we're just cruising. Nothing we can't handle here. I'm just hanging out on this beat on this flat road, right around 75. Very doable pace. The sprint is going to be your pace. It's 1 minute. I want you breathless by the end of it. Ready, set, 1 minute, go. Lean into it. Pull those abs in. Come on. Remember, it's your pace, it's your ride. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going or anybody else. Your effort, as long as you feel like you're challenging yourself out of your comfort zone, I'm going to be happy with that. Breathe. Flatten out that back, pulling your shoulder blades into your spine. You got 30 seconds left. This is the part of the class where you start thinking, I don't want to go home. I just want to stay all day now. I feel so good. Right?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, how about 10 more seconds? You can do it. You might not want to, if you can. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3. Okay, walk it out. Sit tall. Yeehaw! Good Good stuff. Give your neck some stretches. Turn those thumbs up. Stretch out that bicep. Rotate. This is good for your shoulders too. Shaking out. All right, we got one more sprint coming up in about 20 seconds. Let's use this time to take those deep breaths in. I want you to fill up your lungs, practice relaxing the shoulders. Adjust your gear where you need it, so if you took any gear off of this part, make sure you add it back on. You never want to sprint with no gear. Ladies, are you ready? We're going in 3, 2, let's do it. 1 minute, just close your eyes. Picture your posture. And shoulders into spine. Navel drawn up and in. Come on. Try squeezing those inner thighs just a little bit. In through your nose. Exhale slow. You want to control that breathing. Come on. Last 30 seconds. We just got to do our triceps. You're almost done. We got one more song working. One to cool down. Woo! 20 seconds. Don't slow down. Look at your arm hands. Try and hold your pace. Woo! Backing down to 10. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab your band.
Oh, you sexy thing.
You sexy thing. All right. Dry your tears. I have this really great moisturizer, but it's got sunscreen in it.
Burning.
Where's the first thing? Tricep. One hand to the side. Then start without that pedal. Elbows close to the side. If you feel like, this is still really easy, you can fold your band so you have double resistance. That'll make it harder. And that way you won't break the band. The hard thing with, if you're stronger, if you make it just a thin band, that's where they break. FYI. Make sure this hand's not floating. It's staying in tight. And pedal if you want. I'm just going to hang out here for a second.
Who sang this?
Originally, I don't know.
It's not the Commodore, is it?
Somebody's going to have to Google it after that. I don't think it's a big name. I think it was more like a one-hit wonder. I'm going to guess. We all know the words, though.
I believe
Okay, now I want you to just rest those arms and pedal, and then we'll do the other side. Just car dance. Okay, 30 seconds more to rest, and we'll do that other arm. Are you feeling better than when you got here?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Work yours done, Susan. Always some fun. Are you ready? Other side, let's go. 1 minute. Remember, the longer the band, the easier, the shorter the band, the harder. So if you're doing that doubled up hand, maybe make it a little harder. Now your bicep is working on the hand that's holding it because you're pushing down. That means that bicep is contracting. Core is stabilizing. Legs are moving. Heart rate's coming up. And then fast. Now we work off our luau, Becky.
Oh, yeah. Although I didn't really get to eat.
Oh, that fruit was really good.
You didn't have time? Oh, Becky.
Becky was working the whole
I
time.
I was like a little squirrel.
Yeah. Making sure everybody else is happy. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be Becky's date.
Right.
Oh, poor Terry.
Hey, we kept him company. We had the baseball table together. All right, bands down. Just pedal. Good job, guys. Let's start bringing that heart rate down. It's 9:42. Because we've been at this for 42 minutes already. Crazy. All right, let's take a little bit of that gear off. And this nice easy pedal. Always goes by so fast. Deep recovery breaths. Stretch out that neck a little, dropping one shoulder down. So we'll take that chin and bring it down and push against those handlebars. And then lift up, kind of like you're doing a cat-cow stretch. So you're just gonna tuck your pelvis under, open your back. Then lift your head, lift your tailbone a little bit so you're rocking that pelvis forward and back. Good job. Nice easy pedal. Heart rate's coming way down. We will take an active recovery heart rate here, and that's just compared to that first one. You should be sweaty, but not breathing super heavy anymore, just feeling good. Shake out those wrists. Now I want you to go ahead and take your fingertips on the handlebars and press your wrist towards the floor and lift your chest up. With just a little pressure. Push way down. Good, now flip those hands up. Push your wrist towards the handlebars. Pull your thumbs back. You wouldn't think stretching your thumbs is important, but guess what? Ask my rheumatologist. They didn't. They're pulling those thumbs back. And shake it out. Now I want you to slow your pedal way down. I'm going to turn your music way, way, way down. We're going to take that active recovery. Now when I say go, you're going to start with one. Get ready. Go. Stop. So I counted 10, 11. 9, 10, 11, and we're down in there. 8, yep. So if you were at a lower number before, it's going to be lower. Some people just have lower heart rates. Most of you are very in shape. So yeah, more cardiovascular fit. Some people
back here.
People also, I'm on beta blockers, so mine are a little bit lower than they used to be. Yeah, because beta blockers will. So that's why I say it's always important to go by how you feel. I feel like my heart rate's up higher, but it's like, you know, we're being regulated now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get you off that bike and we're gonna stretch. So wiggle one foot out, get one foot on the floor, wiggle that other foot out. All right, and let's just